My boyfriend cut all contact with me the day before our trip, which we were so excited to go on, and now instead of soaking up the sun together on the beach, I'm sulking in my apartment sobbing, wondering where he went. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a little over 6 months, and we have both been really busy with work, and his dad has recently been sick, so we haven't gotten to see each other as often these last 5 to 6 weeks. So about a month ago we decided to plan a vacation during a national holiday that is going on right now. We both are early in our careers and don't make much, but we decided to use a bit of savings and fly to a nearby country and have a beach vacation, stay in some hotels, swim, and the lot. We've both been so excited for this trip. He's planned most of the general stuff, which days and times we should fly, he booked all the hotels, we were going to go back and forth between some islands, and messaging me almost every day this week with weather updates and things we could do. I have been super busy with work but cut out some time earlier this week to make a more in-depth schedule so we could make the most out of our vacation and to book some stuff for us to do to ensure we would have tickets. It was all going perfectly, we were both clearly excited and had spent a good amount of money. I know he already spent at least $1,000 booking stuff, so he was very invested. Plus he is the one who initially came up with the plan and invited me. Here's where the story turns. Keep in mind our flight is at 9:10 this morning, so we had loose plans to meet near my street and get a taxi at 7:30. Yesterday I had Wi-Fi issues at my apartment, so I didn't get a good morning message. When we first started dating I kind of found these a bit annoying, but I've grown to love them so much, and I know it means a lot to him that I say good morning back, so I try my best to respond within a few hours. So I go to a coffee shop and see that he hasn't messaged me, which I find a little weird, but I take the opportunity to be the one to say good morning first, something I very rarely get to do since he works a 9 to 5 and I'm remote. I get to work on my latest project and don't think too much of it. Then a little later I send him the latest ideas for our trip and ask if he's bringing any nicer clothes if we want to do a slightly fancier dinner one night. No response. This man is always on his phone, he responds so fast sometimes it gives me whiplash, and it's been hours and nothing. But I know he's at work and I feel a little crazy for even thinking anything of it. I accidentally leave him for hours sometimes because I'm not as attached to my phone, so it's not a big deal if he doesn't respond quickly, but it is weird for him. A few hours later I send him a booking confirmation. No response. I finish my work and go home. Then 5:30 rolls around, and I know he should be off work. I message him again and no response. An hour later I message again because I'm getting worried he isn't messaging back the night before our flight. No response. I call him a couple times and he doesn't pick up, so by 7:30 I'm stressing out, and I walk over to his apartment, a 5 minutes walk from mine. His bike is outside his door, but I knock for 20-ish min, and no response. I'm trying to come up with excuses. Maybe he had to work super late? He's at dinner? His phone is dead or broken? I go home and just pack and go to sleep. This morning still nothing. We plan to leave at 7:30, so I get ready as I would have and try calling him a few times.